Om Shanti. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic, power to merge. When you sit to have powerful, volcanic yoga, use the power to merge everything else in a second. Let all thoughts of service also become merged. Have so much power that as soon as you say stop, you are able to put a full stop. A powerful break has to be applied, not a weak break. If this takes longer than a second to do, it means that you are weak in your power to merge. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. So today is day 7, and today is the day when, if you all know, the Mohini Didi from Madhuban, who used to live with Dadi Prakash Maniji. Today is her anniversary, so that's why you saw the class by Mohini Didi. And it's amazing, many years now. But they are our ancestor souls and doing a lot of seva wherever they are. So remembering her, we have Bhog offering today in Madhuban for her. So we are remembering her, as well as yesterday in Bharat, India. There was Visarjan of Ganesh, means the last day of worshipping Ganesh, and they took into the river, and so you saw the pictures and videos how they do it. So interesting. It's part of devotion and it's memorial of us, right? So why we show and remember? Because we have to become embodiment of all that what is being worshipped. So today is day 7. Now ignite the fire of love and make your yoga volcanic. Today's topic, power to merge. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. We used to call her Mohini of Madhuban. Actually, for me, when service began and Dadis start going out from Madhuban, so they used to visit my Lokik family because my mother was pure, so they will come have Brahma Bhojan. sometimes birthday cake. So Mohini used to come very often, and she's the one who really gave me. So she used to come. We will take her around. She used to stay with us a lot. And so one time she told us, "You all have to take some knowledge." So we said, "Okay." So we sat, and she explained very nicely. She, and then there was Dadi Rukmani, and she was Dadi Gulzar's mother, all-rounder sister, her auntie, and she was in Delhi. So she used to explain knowledge very nicely. But as you heard her class, because she was young, and so she will, like the way she will talk to Baba, and Baba will laugh. Even she, whatever, she was naughty, little bit, so somebody has to run after her. She will do all kinds of things. And I was always had been little serious. So we were two in contrast. But because she was very loving, entertaining, so in the beginning when Dadi Prakashpani was became Nimit for Yagya, there were many who will take care of her. And then finally, Didi Manmoni said that Mohini of Madhuban will take care of her or travel with her because she was very light and entertaining, and she thought it's a big responsibility of Dadi Prakashmani. So there should be someone who is very light with her. So anyway, this is how she became. She was in Delhi, she was in Lucknow. She's originally from Lucknow. So then she starts staying with Dadi Prakashmani, write her letters, and Munnivan and Mohini, sister Mohini, the two of them will stay with Dadi Prakashmani. And for me, because Mohini was kind of my first teacher, so I used to get lot of opportunities to be with Dadi Prakashmani when I am in Madhuban, have breakfast, lunch, dinner, all the time with Dadi Prakashmani. And then, of course, I left India, so I didn't have many years. But whenever I am with Dadi, then Munni Mohini will invite me. And that love and connection remain because of two of them. Mohini was teacher, and Munni, I always supported her. Because what I find that whatever a person is, just be loving to that person, not look at sanskar. Because if we don't look at sanskar, then the relationships remain loving. Whatever anyone does, have lot of love for everyone. We all are getting old in the age. So they keep telling me yesterday also, your cycle of 84 births is over. Because my 84 years have finished. 85th has started. And I was also looking at when Muni that how she had been taking care of Yagya. It's not, it doesn't look what's happening, but even moving stock rooms or still checking and have everything in our head. And, so a lot of love. loveful relationships. Because we look at each other's sanskars and then, oh, I don't get along with this one. I have no problem with anyone. What is there to get along? There has to be love. When there is love, you don't, in Lokik too, it's not all brothers, sisters are same. Everyone is different, but still we love each other. So Brahmin family also, as we have love for Baba, love for everyone. Some of those brothers, those who are with Muni, I know them since so many years. So they also have lot of love, respect. So we used to say Mohini of Madhuban, and Dadi used to call me Big Mohini. Or of course then Mohini of New York. So this is how we work together. So I saw in the menu pakoda, halwa, and bhog. I said I didn't realize it's not written whose bhog. It's good to know. Right? So Baba said when you have to sit to have powerful volcanic yoga, when you have to have powerful volcanic yoga, use the power to merge everything. Everything else in a second. All this is practice, right? Merge it in a second. Let all thoughts of service also become merged. Have so much power as soon as, that means as soon as you sit, you just say stop. You tell your thoughts, stop. You are able to put a full stop. A powerful break has to be applied, not a weak break. All this takes longer. How much longer than a second to do? Baba always talks of 1 second. So Baba said it means that you are weak in your power to merge. If it doesn't happen in second, that means you are weak in your power to merge. So actually, two things. One is when we sit, we see how long it takes. And second is practice today. How quickly I'm able to merge. And then you will know that no, lot of wasteful thoughts come, lot of unnecessary thoughts come. So you pay attention and stop it. So you know what is your percentage of power to merge. And it's a very, very important because unnecessary things emerge. Right? It's like Ganesh, no? They have to really, they tie a big stone so that it's heavy. It can go just quickly in the bottom of the ocean because sometimes it could come up right again. Well, there must be some significance that they worship for 10 days. No, Baba says they feed the Ganesh, they praise, and then they go and immerse it in the ocean, in the water. So maybe it is same quality to merge, right? As they go and merge Ganesh. So we also have to mm, merge everything. Power to merge is important. Om Shanti.
Dear, dear, dear Mohini Didi, Om Shanti. Jasmine is back. Hope you're well. Greetings of love.
You are
And
back in Montreal. So you're looking after your flowers, right?
Back to Montreal. I'm trying to get it fixed in the camera. Yes, it's very, very good to be back. Nice to see you. I can't get it Zoom. Here we are. Okay. Anyway, happy to see you again. And I know, can't do that. I wanted to, there's a few, Om Shanti, everyone. Avyakti Parivar. Good morning to you, Mohini Didi.
Good morning.
We used to call little Mohini. We never called you Big Mohini. We called you Great Mohini. But she was Little Mohini. We used to call her Little Mohini.
Mohini of Madhuban or Little
Yeah.
Mohini.
I remember when she came to Montreal, I was just a baby, just very new in Gyan. And she came with Daddy Prakash Mani in Montreal.
Hmm.
And so they went to the temple, the same temple you've been when you came to Montreal, where some have taken birth after you went to that temple. So in the same temple she went. And I was very new, and Baba had mentioned in the Murli, you should speak softly, sweetly, slowly, don't speak too much. And then little Mohini Didi, she first went to speak in the temple. And she spoke so loud, so fast. And I was wondering, what is happening? And it was in Hindi. So I couldn't tell what she was saying. But I thought, oh, she's not following Srimat. Baba said, speak softly, sweetly, slowly. And she's shouting in the temple and speaking loud. But I noticed, I couldn't understand. But I noticed that everybody in the temple, they were like this. And it started to go like this. And it started to be very attentive, very, very attentive. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. But she was really very, very agitated. And then she, oh, Om Shanti, poof, she left. And Daddy Prakash Mani came and sat. And she had deep silence. And everybody was like this, And I realized, oh, these two, they're doing an act. They're like, they're a duet and they work well together. So she prepared the room. She warmed them up, she made them go straight, she made them alert, and then Daddy could speak very softly, very beautiful words, and everybody's face was so different. So I thought they were good. They were very good together. They were teaming together very well. Lovely memory. That was my birth time. I was a little baby, still drinking divine milk bottle. So,
Did
Manitidi, it's already late
you
here, but a
were,
few. Hmm?
yeah, yesterday it was Anoli's birthday and she was at her lake house and
Hmm.
we were having Gita Patshala in the night in the sense we were revising Murli and all that. We call it Gita Patshala.
Hmm.
So there were 20 of them from New Jersey at her home. And so we had question answer with them and it was very interesting. And she was
Nice.
sharing little bit about Shivani's program in Canada. And
Mm.
also then later on created that now you are Uncle Eric for some. And she
She
told
should
some
have said
stories.
that.
It was very good that her son will be taking course and she was a
Yeah,
bit excited. So
because I told
everywhere,
her, mhm,
how was program in, we saw up to Vancouver, but how was in Sacramento? Was good program?
right. Everything was, I mean, it would be very long to share, but it was incredible. It was really very powerful to witness, so many thousands of people. And the way she, really invite them to come to the center and the attention they had, in Vancouver, there was over almost 6,000 people in a big, big stadium. It was like a football stadium with
Yeah,
gigantic screen.
we saw it in the YouTube, all the
It
program.
was very nice. It was very, very nice. And yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. And everywhere, everywhere, what she really was saying, Sister Shivani, is because it went flawless, there was no problem at all from one program to another. But she said that was really because of all the tapasya that we did before. There was a special program to prepare everybody. We were inviting people already to be participating in some pre-program. And there was a lot of Mensa Seva, a lot of, and she kept saying, when people come, and that's what you have been telling us all the way, they should not see administrators, coordinators, but people should see yogis. And so we paid attention that at every program, the focus was very simple program, like no lot of dancers or anything. Just Denzel, the brother from Toronto, he sang. It was magical. But there was yogis, people came and we wanted to really show they are meeting yogis, not just Sister Shivani, but yogis. And that was very, very nice. So I had incredible experiences. Very, very good. So a few questions for you, Didi, because I know it's already 8:30 here, but why do they put Ganesh in the water? Like, what do you think will be the meaning of drowning Ganesh?
Anyone knows why? No, because one time Baba just said they cannot keep feeding him, right? They cannot keep worshipping him. So they do limited days and then they immerse. Like goddesses, no? Goddesses is same, no? They do it Navratra. And it's so interesting, Baba said, because they cannot every day feed them, right? So they pick certain days and then they immerse them.
But as you can tell, I have my very nice Ganesh here. This is my favorite. I love this little Ganesh. He's very sweet. But if they're drowning Ganesh, should I be worried that they will be drowning us at the end, or is it is it a memorial of something that happened to us?
No, but you are not feeding Ganesh. You are
I
only
know.
keeping Ganesh. No? If you have to feed, you might have to think. हमारा उठाना पीछे से छोटा
We also
I
have
can
one.
try. Okay, I will start feeding him. See what happens.
It's using the power to merge, no? As Baba said today. So he also used the power to merge.
our Ganesh is quite heavy.
Yeah, it is.
I got
Nice.
it. My sis, one of the friend, Global Hospital.
Beautiful.
We got on first day, but we're not going to immerse. We will keep Ganesh.
Yeah, you won't throw it in the river, right? You won't put it in the Neki Lake.
No, we will Google. We will Google and find out. Yeah,
Oh, very good.
there must be some reason, definitely.
Well, I will try to give maybe Jasmine to Ganesh, see what he does. So talking about merging Manididi, there was maybe just one question today, but we've been talking about love the whole month, the last month. Now we're again into love and volcanic yoga. And I really like what you said in the beginning when doesn't matter what people's sanskars are, you just keep having, of course, loving feeling for them. But I'm sure in your role, in your position, and I'm thinking not just here in Montreal, but I've traveled and seen many places, it's a similar situation. And I'm sure people have come to you saying, oh, Moinididi, now you're head of the organization. This person is doing something wrong. You should fix it. You should tell the person this is wrong. I'm sure some people must be asking you to fix all the problems, or they say, oh, you must heard also of things that are not really good. How do you keep that balance between love and law when you feel that maybe we can merge, but we need to say something? Sometimes you need to say something. How do you approach someone when you know you have to say something about what happened, but maintaining the balance of love and law? What's your yukti personally?
No, but then you can say it with love, no?
Mhm.
It's not that you don't say or you don't point out, but also we have to see people are doing so much and they shouldn't get discouraged or disappointed or lose hope, because then it's kind of burden, no? in the sense of burden of actions, because our duty is to help the souls to improve, to cooperate, to become, more and more enthusiastic. So you do it with a lot of love. And when you do it, friendship and love works very well. And people take it very nicely. So yes, we are doing all that, what has to be done. But with lot of love, lot of good wishes for the soul, it can really help. It is wonderful. It works very well. So law is more keeping to our keeping to ourselves within the law, in the sense of I don't have right to shout on people, or no, I have to do whatever I have to do. I do it with lot of love. Even yesterday, as Jantiben was leaving, and then she coming back in October, she left for a month, and we had to do something, but we did it with so much love that things do work. So we don't have to shout or no. Here, sometimes we find people shout on servants and all, say, why they shout? Even these people, maids and them, if you talk to them with love, they like to do things in a better, they listen to you. Lot of things happen. So I think that there is no question of balance. Yes, love, and then discipline. You have to explain this is right and it has to be done this way. Some people obey immediately, some take time. But I find that lot of spirituality, more and more Baba's lessons, more and more, revision. Like Bhumi yesterday was with someone for about half an hour and shared the points from Avyakta signals. So if there is a lot of sharing of knowledge and encouragement for good yoga, I think love works definitely.
And what if they don't really change, and then you keep receiving complaint of people saying you talk to them, but no, the sanskaras, let's say, have an effect on the family, and the family
See,
complains and say, what do we do then? Do we have to take
because
actions, or we just keep silent? Hmm.
some situations which are not handled properly with love, they don't go. They keep continuing. If we want person to change, we have to use a positive way. Otherwise, we have some problems because they were not given that love and respect. So that problem continues. There is a saying in Bombay that, they are multi-story buildings. So a lot of people throw their garbage, right? And what they do, they move it to in front of other building. Then that building moves towards another building. So I always say, if there is a problem, then why you move here? Let's find a solution. And in that, you have to involve that person. Okay, you have problem, because that person knows that this is the problem. What you recommend for yourself, where really you want to go, what way how Dadi Prakashmani, I have seen her, that love doesn't mean that you sit and kind of say, oh, you're doing very well, all that. But you have to involve that person and ask that person, what's the solution? What would you want to do? So then it gets solved. But if you just take a law, it continues, because either they will be against you, they will form a group, they will do something which could continue. And also, why I need to use law. There are departments, they have team working, and within the department, there is someone who is the coordinator of department in charge. they can also take action, right? And I always say I try not to directly get involved anywhere, but they have certain people who can tell them, well, look, this is not year rule, this is not, you can do it. So that could also work sometimes.
But
There
do you
are
have
few
sometimes mhm,
who doesn't change
mhm,
immediately, but either they change or they have to change other way down in the
mhm.
sense of their maybe duty can be changed. Whatever are yagya rules, no? Because they have really set rules for everything. So I don't have to do. There is a rule that has to follow. And some rules they are changing now because there could be a drastic result. If you say someone, okay, now you go home, that person can do anything wrong to himself, then it becomes again our responsibility. So we are very careful. Even the laws can be applied with love. You don't have to do it in a kind of angry way, or because that will continue. And just imagine if one soul's bad feelings for you won't be blessings, no. So we have to be very careful. If you are,
Even
yeah, you have to apply the rules, regulation, but you cannot get angry or you cannot shout because that record will not work.
I think without getting angry or shouting, I feel some instruments sometimes they feel even a little bit nervous or they feel a little bit uncomfortable because they don't want to give sorrow to the person who is doing something wrong. So they don't want to say something wrong. They don't want to hurt the other person. But at the same time, the problem can be so complicated in some places. And I don't know, it's good if you have that love to give, it's good. But sometimes the situations are such that even the main instrument can be implicated or can be involved in the situation. And that becomes a little bit tricky, I think, sometimes.
I don't know if you remember, we had a situation in Toronto with one sister, right? And finally, the way it was resolved, means she's not that happy, but at least she's settled. She has her own everything. And I also feel that with drama, it can't go on for long. No, something comes up where change has to happen. No, because
So
we
maybe
have
extra
certain
toli, maybe extra toli can work. Do you have an extra one to share?
totally
We can,
definitely work.
or maybe I should start feeding Ganesh a little bit more. Maybe he can help if I start feeding him. What do you think, Bhumi Ben?
Yeah.
If I give toli to Ganesh, will he give more solution to the problems?
Yeah, you have to give laddu, but he won't take other tollus. He
Mm.
only eats
Yeah,
laddu, you know that.
I know he
You
loves
don't
laddu.
have. Uh-huh. Huh? Lord. Okay.
Very nice. Thank you.
We had now that Ganesh Toli.
Uh,
Yeah. It came from Pune, Bombay, but I think we shared, finished.
Thank you, Mani Didi.
Anyway, thank you.
Lovely,
Thank you very much.
lovely morning to you, to everyone
Yeah.
in Affective Parivar. And yes, I will share with the Canadian family some of my experiences with being with Sister Shivani, but also the beauty of the family. I think that we always say Baba is wonderful, Baba is lovely, but his creation is also amazing. And I was really, really moved by the beauty of the family everywhere, from one place to another, and how it has matured, it has grown. It's like visiting beautiful gardens after many years, and you realize, oh, the garden has become more beautiful than before. So I think when you did in Canada, you have a beautiful garden. So we hope you can come and visit again the beautiful garden one day.
Not only it's beautiful, but it's big now. Big
Yeah, it
garden.
is big. Yes. The family in Toronto is amazing. For Merle
Yeah.
class, we're over 600 BKs.
No, but
600.
they cook
Oh,
for
yeah.
1 month.
Yeah.
90 kilo
Yeah.
bundi, 90
You're right.
kilo besan bundi they were making and laddus from there
Yeah.
because they couldn't serve the food, fresh
Right.
food, so they had to pack. So they
Mhm.
had been cooking for 6 weeks, day
Yeah.
and night. All Kumar, all sisters, mothers
Matajis,
kept
all the mothers who have been doing that.
uh, lot, lot of
Yeah.
cooking.
It was very, very touching. To witness all this was a big gift and extremely touching. I think at the end, the aim is to love the self, to love the family, and to love Baba in the same way. You know that it's such part of the same ocean of love.
You have no lot of stories of how love can work, right? Mm.
So thank you. Have a wonderful day. Okay.
Harika, there is the meaning of why they put Ganesh into what in water.
Yes.
Check your WhatsApp. Somebody send the signify.
Okay. Do you want me to read it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So they say the ritual of immersing the idol symbolizes the completion of a spiritual cycle, the dissolution of material attachments, and a reminder that the divine is beyond form. It also honors the belief that Ganesh grants blessings and removes obstacles before departing, only to return the following year.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Baba will maybe give us something in the Murli tomorrow that will remind us. Okay, Om Shanti, everyone. Thank you,
Om
Boimi. Thank
Shanti,
you, Didi.
Om Shanti,
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Mhm.